Hey guys, hello and welcome to Anime Unfold. Today we are going to be talking about my favorite Otsutsuki, Isshiki Otsutsuki. Maybe the strongest character in Naruto and Boruto series till now. I'll also tell you why I think Isshiki can be the sage of 8 paths. So stay tuned and watch till the end. Isshiki is one of the main antagonists in the Boruto series. He is one of the most ancient characters in the series, as old as Kaguya. Isshiki came on Earth with Kaguya Otsutsuki in order to devour the Earth's chakra fruit, but Kaguya betrayed him and cut him down in half. He was left to die in his condition, though by using his powers he was able to survive. He made a monk his host and lived inside of him as a parasite. That monk was none other than Jigen himself. He was passing by when Isshiki shrunk himself and entered his body via his ear, and started feeding on his nutrients, after which he slowly got control over Jigen's brain and body. He transplanted a karma onto his body, but had no intention of reviving himself inside Jigen's body, because his body was too weak and he hardly would have lived a day or two if he were resurrected in Jigen's body. If you don't know how karma works, let me give you a short summary. Basically, the Otsutsukis are able to create a small copy of all their genetic data, and then embed it on someone, so that even if the Otsutsuki dies, he can be revived inside the host's body. Let me know in the comments if you would like to have a detailed video about karma and its powers. Now that we have covered how Isshiki was able to survive inside Jigen's body, let me explain all the amazing powers in his arsenal. First of all, when he was using Jigen's body, he was able to use all karma abilities like chakra absorption, through which he can technically absorb all the visible ninjutsu. He had another cool ability called Daikokuten, the ability to shrink any non-living object and send it to another timeless dimension and spawn it back in its original size when needed. This ability brought some serious trouble to both Naruto and Sasuke. This ability was possible through the unique dojutsu, one we have never seen before. As you can see, a yellow eye with an 8-spoke wheel-like design. I like to call it the Eye of the Sage of 8 Paths. This shrinking ability was so fast that even Sasuke had problems with tracking his projectiles with his Sharingan. Isshiki shot little spikes at his opponent, so small that it was practically impossible for even Sharingan wielders to track them. And when the spikes penetrate his opponent's body, he restored them to their original size, making it the perfect weapon to do lethal damage to any kind of enemy. These rods were a lot like the rods made from the truth-seeking balls that Pain and Madara used. Only Baryon mode Naruto was able to see them fast enough, which we know is a godlike power level. Let me know in the comments if you would like to watch a dedicated video on Baryon mode, a god tier power level which has never been seen before. Now let's move on to the most awaited part. Why do I think Isshiki is the sage of 8 paths? As we all know, Hagoromo was the sage of 6 paths, the son of Kaguya, and as you can see he had 6 Magatamas on his outfit. And we can say that Isshiki was the superior of Kaguya from those Otsutsuki remains from another dimension. If this isn't enough, let me show you another piece of evidence. By looking closely at Ishiki's dojutsu, we can see an 8-spoke wheel, which is very similar to the 8 Dharma wheel in Buddhism. Now let's conclude this video and see how strong Isshiki actually is. In Jigen's form, his original abilities were nerfed a lot because of the limitations of Jigen's weak body. He could access all the karma abilities though, so he could still create portals to another dimension and absorb chakra. He was also able to use his Daikokuten, the ability to shrink and enlarge objects and store them in a timeless dimension. But it was slow and not that powerful, maybe because he was not able to use his dojutsu's power to the complete extent. When Koji Kashin forced him to finally resurrect as Isshiki inside Jigen's body, we could see his powers heightened a lot. The flames he was struggling to shrink before became a piece of cake for him, and he was easily able to defeat Koji Kashin, as you can see, which he was struggling with in Jigen's form. But a point to be noted is that he lost his karma abilities after the full resurrection, so now he cannot absorb chakra anymore. But now that his dojutsu is usable, a full strength, the sheer speed at which he can shrink and enlarge objects is crazy. Not only does he defeat Koji easily, but he dragged him to a near-death situation with ease. Also, he was easily able to defeat both Naruto and Sasuke. By looking at the fight, we can easily say that the level of battle IQ he has seriously outperformed both Naruto and Sasuke. They had a very thin chance of defeating them in Jigen's form, only now that his full strength is awakened, it's more like a dream than a goal. If you're enjoying the video up until now, please make sure to leave a like. It boosts our motivation. And subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any other amazing videos like this. Now let's move on with the video. But the only problem for Isshiki was his limited lifespan. As he resurrected in Jigen's body, which was not a worthy vessel, he could hardly survive 2 days, which was the only ace in the hands of Naruto and Sasuke. They extend the fight as long as possible using Baryon mode. He was able to fight him to near death, shortening his lifespan with every touch. Though Baryon mode ran out just a few minutes before Isshiki's lifespan, but Isshiki was finally outsmarted by Kawaki. When Isshiki embedded his karma into a shadow clone made by Kawaki, this was the first time for Kawaki to use any ninjutsu. So Isshiki was surprised, like both Naruto and Sasuke. Finally, his lifespan ran out, thanks to Baryon mode, and Isshiki died before creating any new vessel. What do you think about this character? Let me know in the comments. Would you like to watch another detailed video about your favorite character? Comment below.